Something major just happened in Washington, and it's putting Minneapolis leadership under a national spotlight. House Majority Leader Steve Scalise is calling for the resignations of Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara and Mayor Jacob Frey. And his message is blunt. The city is failing, public safety is collapsing, and leadership has lost control. My name is Ed, a White House correspondent for the Daily Beltway, and today we're breaking down why Scalise is speaking out, what's happening in Minneapolis, and why this moment matters far beyond Minnesota. Before we go any further, we're a growing channel. Every like, comment, and share helps keep this reporting visible. If you care about accountability and public safety, your support matters. Now here's what set this off. During an appearance on Fox Business, Steve Scalise directly criticized Minneapolis leadership for what he called a complete breakdown of law and order. He pointed to years of defunding police, resisting federal enforcement, and allowing crime to spiral. And then he said something that grabbed national attention. Now check this out.
These are failed leaders who want to defund ICE. They defunded police. You know, the police chief of Minneapolis yesterday said multiple times how stretched thin his department is. They don't have enough people because Minneapolis defunded the police. Every other city, they help ICE and work with ICE. They're not for a lot of reasons because they're a sanctuary city.
Scalise said that Minneapolis leaders have weakened their own police force while simultaneously attacking federal agents who are stepping in to do the job the city won't do. He called for resignations, not as a political stunt, but as a matter of accountability. That statement comes as Minneapolis continues to face unrest tied to ICE operations. Federal agents have been targeted during protests. Officers have been injured, and local leadership has refused to clearly condemn the violence. This is where the issue becomes bigger than politics. Minneapolis cut police funding after 2020. Hundreds of officers left. Response times increased. Crime surged. And now, when federal agents step in to handle dangerous offenders, city leaders blame them instead of backing them. Scalise's argument is simple. You cannot defund your police, undermine enforcement, and then act shocked when chaos follows. He pointed to the contradiction clearly. Local leaders say they want safety, but oppose the very people enforcing the law. And this isn't theoretical. Minneapolis has seen rising violent crime, fraud investigations, and repeat offenders cycling through the system. Federal agents are now filling gaps left by local failures. Yet, instead of cooperation, they're met with hostility. Let me ask you this. If a city cuts its police force in half, who's supposed to keep the peace? Scalise also highlighted what many Americans are thinking. You can't run a city on slogans. You can't replace law enforcement with ideology. And you can't attack officers while expecting safety to improve.